Friday, November 3rd, 2023, for 15 minutes of global healing activation. Thank you so much for being here. I'm feeling your presence now. And that's because we have higher sense perception built into us. We've just kind of been dumbed down through the way we've been brought up to discount that or doubt ourselves or to just be too much into the rational mind and the monkey mind. So I invite you to come into your own treasure of sensing the spirit world, just sensing energy, which is built right into you, standard. So this is a time when we gather together for 15 minutes once a week. Of course, prayers and healing can be going on way more than that, but a time where many of us are focusing together at the same time, which has tremendous power. It has tremendous power when we put our love and our visualization together at the same time for a similar purpose. And the purpose today is planetary healing and personal healing. And the truth is that there's not really much difference. And I'm going to put a chat comment here, welcoming you who are listening here to post your comment on the chat. And hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for being with us. It's so beautiful to see you show up. And I know there's quite a few people that pray with us who are not on this stream. They're not using this technology, just sitting in meditation. And that's beautiful also. But just to take a few moments to stop and really be with this purpose. So I just ask you to tune into your heart and just sense, what is it that you really feel about this? And hello, Marianne. Great to have you with us also. Thank you. Thank you. Just sense, what do you really feel about your responsibility or your responsiveness to what's going on in our planet? It starts with the issues we have within our own mind and our own body. And that's what obviously we're most aware of. But you got to know that what you're experiencing in your own mind and your own body is not just yours. You are a microcosm of what's happening on this whole earth and beyond. As we're awakening in consciousness, the sense of us being just separate is that illusion is diminishing. So when you heal yourself, you are helping to heal the human race. And it's also vital as you find some stability and love in yourself, then to share it with others. So that's what this is about. And there's something that came into my heart when I was preparing for this event today. I'm going to go ahead and turn the video on so we can have these beautiful images and the music in the background here. These images really support and evoke this vision of global healing. And that is, many people I know just block out the news. They don't even want to hear about all the things going on in the world because it's too disturbing. But I do look at the news, not TV news, which I consider pretty toxic, but at least I look and read about what's going on. And it is really heavy and really full of such extreme suffering and concern. And one common thing that many of us do is we just feel helpless. Like such tremendous suffering happening in Israel and Gaza and in Ukraine and Russia and in so many other places all over our planet. So much threat to our democratic system, a system of just people being reasonably decent to each other here in our country, the United States. So it's easy to feel helpless. What can I possibly do? And so people can either just tune it out and ignore it because it's just too stressful, or feel down about it, sad about it, scared about it, or maybe go out and do some kind of volunteer work or something that would help in some way. But I want to tell you, there is something we can do about it. This is an amazing truth about Lightworkers. You don't have to feel helpless. And it doesn't mean taking on a burden onto yourself and burdening yourself. That's not the way to help. The way to help is through your consciousness. By claiming your power as a light worker. So I want to just say a little bit about what that means to me. And I'd love to hear your comments too in the chat. If you have something to say about this. is that, life is really an inside job. And really, when you go out of skepticism and self-doubt about who you are as a spiritual being, you realize that you do have this divine consciousness inside of you. If you just remove the demon of self-doubt, which I know it can take a lot, but it's doable, one moment at a time. That means that by you just simply sending love to humanity, to the planet, you are making a difference. And every time you share your love and your caring with another human being, you are making a difference. And Elizabeth just said, even our negative energy, she can transform into positive energy. So send all that you are no longer needing, any negative energy inside of you, and send it to her, Mother Earth. She will transmute it to healing energy. It's true, energy is energy. It always seems positive or negative to our own ego self. That's a very good point. So let's move into this feeling of what we can do right now. So that it always good to start with your own body. Just ask yourself, where in my body am I aware of something that needs healing? And you don't have to personalize it. Because I've realized that if I feel like an aching in my gut, it's only partially about me. It's also about a lot of other beings who I'm connected with. Many people feel headaches or so many different things. Hello, Susan. Susan says, sending peace and love to all beings and our earth. Beautiful, beautiful, Susan. Thank you. That's exactly what it's about. So just ask yourself, where in my body is healing most needed? Without needing to take it personally, just simply observing. And then put one of your hands over that area. Just smile into that area. Send love and compassion and radiance into that part of yourself. Breath, your sacred breath into that area. And now make sure you ground yourself. Send some of your energy into the earth, the beautiful Mother Earth. You have a root, a tree trunk, coming out of your legs and your root chakra, going down to the earth. Now, one thing might be, see this picture of the earth here in the toroidal field. How about just imagining? At least I'm going to do this. You can do it if it feels right to you. I'm imagining an earth just sitting in my belly. And I in no way take on any pain from anyone else. I'm simply just sending love to that earth inside my own body. Now, if it feels more comfortable, you can put it in front of you, like this image you see here. The truth is, the entire universe is inside your own body because of the holographic principle. So sense the love of this group. All the people who are praying and who are visualizing peace, harmony, love on earth. So I move out of the consciousness of helplessness. There's nothing there's nothing I can do, I'm helpless. No. I am an active part of the solution. By loving myself, forgiving myself, loving and forgiving those around me, and offering my service freely to help uplift and heal other people and help them to awaken. And you are doing something very valuable. And it is really good to go out of your comfort zone, to give of yourself. In other words, it could be small ways, like just calling up one person who you haven't spoke to in a while and just share some love with them. Smile at people you pass on the street or wherever you are. Or come on to Lightworker meetings like we had last night, or really beautiful meetings where we really help each other to heal and awaken. I sponsor those every other week on Thursday evenings. I also sponsor a group meditation every Tuesday morning at 8 Pacific and 11 Eastern. So each of us in our own way share more of your treasure of this true being that you are. In the book, The Four Agreements, it was one of the biggest best-selling books in terms of spiritual and metaphysical books. And one thing in there that Don Miguel Ruiz says is one of the four agreements is never take anything personally. It's one of the easiest statements to make and one of the hardest to follow. So what does that mean with this discussion? That means the pain that you're feeling may not be your own. Maybe it's only partially your own. So by enthusiastically loving, connecting, and doing that inner healing, you could be benefiting countless other beings, as well as yourself. So I'm going to suggest and request that we visualize a huge vortex of spinning golden light of the divine, spinning through the whole area of Israel and Gaza and the surrounding countries involved in that war, and another one over Ukraine and Russia. The vortex is a very powerful healing shape. Just see however you're guided. Maybe you're guided to a different visualization. Whatever it is you're guided to, just use your inner power to just not trying to change anything, not trying to fix anything, just simply seeing and affirming that that infinite divine power is spinning in that area and touching every person in that area. And I see an infinite divine vortex spinning around the whole United States political and election systems and all our systems of checks and balances, and democracy and justice for all. Just seeing a spinning vortex around this country. And here you can see the pillar of light in this picture. It connects the earth, the universe, and each of us. We have one more minute before we finish this, so any other people that have any more comments or prayers, just please send them forth or post them in the chat. Connecting with the ascended masters of light, Christ consciousness of the universe, infinite divine mother. Bless and uplift this earth and all life and bring us through this time into the flourishing of our higher life together. Elizabeth said, hope springs eternal. That's really a blessing that it does. merkaba of light surrounding our earth, a beautiful visualization. So follow your heart. This is our time, to our light workers, to create transformation. So thank you for coming today. We'll be back here next Friday. There's also a group meditation Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. I think everybody here knows about that. You're welcome to come to 8 a.m. Pacific time. And you can invite other people to these events. It's a great service. Okay, goodbye and have a great weekend.